Have you ever asked yourself why you, or someone you know, might hold certain negative beliefs about women, even when you consciously support gender equality? Today, we're exploring internalized misogyny. It's the inadvertent absorption of sexist attitudes and beliefs, often by women themselves. This insidious enemy is a byproduct of our society, steeped in gender inequality and stereotypes. These deeply rooted beliefs subtly shape our attitudes, behaviors, and perceptions towards women. It's not just about blatant sexism, but the subtle, often unconscious bias that we need to challenge. So, how does internalized misogyny show up in our day-to-day life? Well, it's often subtly woven into our daily interactions and decisions. For instance, you might find women doubting their own abilities, even when they are just as competent as their male counterparts. This self-doubt is a direct consequence of the societal norms that have consistently undermined women's capabilities. Another manifestation is the unnecessary competition among women, fueled by the wrong belief that there is limited space for them at the top. A classic example is the queen bee syndrome, where women in positions of power feel threatened by or belittle other women. It can also be seen in the devaluation of women's work. This not only includes paid labor but also unpaid domestic work that is predominantly undertaken by women. Here are some questions for you to identify your own internalized misogyny. Do you expect women to be naturally good at cooking and raising children? Do you find it difficult not to notice the age of other women and if their behavior is appropriate for their age? Do you dislike when a woman says she doesn't like to have kids or get married and think women like these are destroying the moral fabric of society? Do you dislike women who are too ambitious, bossy, dominating, and opinionated? Do you dislike women for wearing revealing clothes, wearing too much makeup, or acting too bold? If the answer to these questions are yes, then you need to work on your unconscious misogyny. Now that we know what internalized misogyny is and how it manifests, what can we do about it? The first step is to cultivate self-awareness, recognizing our own biases and prejudices. Both women and men can engage in this introspective journey. Next, we need to critically challenge these ingrained beliefs, questioning their origin and validity. By doing so, we can gradually change our perceptions and behaviors, fostering a society that respects and values all genders equally. Remember, change starts with recognizing the problem. Let's challenge our biases and fight for a more equal world.